And a little bit of panic on board the Sprinters Express on the left-hand side of the road. Who's going to chase down this man?
And so there should be. He sensed that this isn't going to a normal sprint finish with the trains all doing it. He's taking his chance here, Carlos Paredo. And if he gets up there, this might be a very different finish to this Tour de France. Don't worry about Cadel Evans, all you viewers in Australia, because he's going to win the Tour now. He's 3 kilometres away from safety before the finish of the Tour.
Phil, that gap is now no longer 12 seconds. Swifty, look at him. You see he's riding in the gutter just on the right-hand side of the road there, and that's the smoothest part. It's a long piece of granite, and that's what gives him that little bit of an advantage. He knows now if anybody can ride up the front end of a group like this, Swifty can. He's got a great background on the track, and he knows how to really push himself into those pain levels. On his wheel, though, marking every move, every pedal stroke is Lars back.
Yes, and Lars will ride now because there's nobody left. He's got to ride now, and he's taking on Ben Swift. Swift, who's won races this year in Australia, Spain, Switzerland, and the United States, is trying to win here in the centre of Paris, and it's the last day of the Tour de France. Is this spoiling the perfect day for the sprinters? Well, Ben Swift would love it to be that way, and he's trying desperately now to hang on to Lars back.
Well, he can't quite get into the slipstream of the big rider from Denmark, who's got a couple of bike lengths advantage. Carlos Paredo had tried again and again. The gap now down to just a mere 8 seconds as they take the turn at the top end of the Champs-Élysées. Swifty's lost the back wheel of Lars back. Now, I wonder what's going to happen with the HTC High Road lead-out. They may well just give the chance to their man to get himself the victory, and what a lone victory that would turn out to be.
As soon as Sky have seen that Swifty can't make it, they're going to reorganise situations now for Boysenhagen, their sprinter who's back in the back. In the green jersey is Mark Cavendish. The white jersey in the front are his teammates. He's having to fight to get himself organised here, and this is a most disorganised approach to the line, but now they've got the front. The team of HTC High Road all of a sudden have got a dead straight line. The train is about to leave the station.
22 years old, American TJ Van Garderen in first place, Danny Pate in second place, Peter Velets third. This is the big lead-out train they've been waiting for. They've got the big power, but they're in a difficult situation here, Phil, because they've got their own teammate Lars back at the front. However, I must believe that Mark Cavendish feels extremely confident that he can come up with the win this afternoon. Otherwise, they wouldn't chase down a teammate.
Well, Lars back is having to ride against his own team at the moment, knowing that they might eat him up. Cavendish is in a perfect position to the left of the bunch in the green jersey here. The team of Tor Hushoff dead centre in the white jersey. The blue helmet to Garmin Sabella. They're trying to get Tyler Farrell up here, but there's always somebody willing to spoil the party. I can't see, it looks like 75 kilometres an hour there as they go down the side of the Champs-Élysées.
Yeah, a little bit bumpy as we go down the Champs-Élysées. We're pushing it up, we're touching 45 miles an hour. Swifty lost the wheel of Lars back. Now this is a very strange finish now, because poor old HTC High Road, they've got the firepower, they know what they have to do, but they don't really want to chase down their own man.
Well, there are dangerous moments too for Cadel Evans, because they're bumping and barging the sprinters now, but the good news is we're inside 3 kilometres to go to the finish, and so there's no way now Cadel can lose the Tour de France. The 3 kilometre rule would apply if he were to crash now. He's won whatever happens as he heads out now on his last half lap of honour for Australia. Now all that Mark Cavendish wants to do is win the last stage, and that will also confirm his green jersey.
There's only one man at the front of this race now, and it's Mark Cavendish, his own teammate, as he sweeps across on the Champs-Élysées. Ben Swift is back in the peloton. Now this is going to be a rather interesting final 2.5 kilometres once they get themselves to the Rue de Rivoli.
Round the back, heading now for our last visit beneath the Garden of the Tuileries, as the peloton still tries to wrap this up. Desperate moments. Lars back. The first man to congratulate back if he were to win would be Mark Cavendish. Just reward for all the work he has done for Cavendish throughout 3 weeks of the Tour de France, but it's not going to happen. They're all together, led by the champion of Belgium, Philippe Gilbert.
Also the rider from Garmin in the blue helmet, that was Christian Vandervelde, whipping up the pace. All of a sudden, Lars back has been wiped away. Hushoff into second position, looking over his shoulder. He's looking to see if he can find the shape of his own team sprinter, Tyler Farrell, taking a back seat now just for a little while. You've got Bernie Eisel, but behind Bernie Eisel, you've got Matty Goss, you've got Mark Renshaw, then you've got Tony Martin in the mix somewhere, and the green jersey of Cavendish. But Cavendish back now is in the driving seat.
Leading out Rojas. He's in a brilliant position now to get the drop on Cavendish. And if Rojas finishes a few places ahead of Cavendish, Cavendish will lose his green jersey. This is the last turn down under the gardens. Then when you come out, you're 1 and a bit kilometres from the line.
Now they go under this tunnel of the Louvre now for the last time. They'll take the left-hand bend, and then all of a sudden across the road there, Phil, they will start to see that red kite, which will indicate the final kilometre of the Tour de France 2011. And still they're waiting to pick up the pace, Team HTC High Road. They've been here before. They've taken Mark Cavendish to the victory on 2 occasions on this very street, on this very avenue. And they will wait until the last possible moment to open up their firepower. Here it comes now. This is Bernie Eisel.
This is not a usual finish for them, but it looks as though Eisel this time has got himself under control. Cavendish is trying to hold position at the back behind Mark Renshaw. 900 metres to go to the end of the Tour de France. Cavendish has won twice here before. Can he get the hat-trick as they change partners at the front?
Tony Martin now, the winner of the time trial yesterday, is right up into first position. Behind him is Matty Goss. Behind Matty Goss is Renshaw. They've lined up the first 4 positions here as they come across the Place de la Concorde for the last time.
The world champion peels off. He's done his job for Tyler Farrer. Hushop drops out of it now. This is where the missile launched as we entered onto the Champs-Élysées 2 years ago when he won by a mile. It's a deja vu. It's just Cavendish now is in the 3rd wheel. They've left it later because of the headwind that blows down this straight. Now Renshaw will go. Cavendish is going with it. Boyson Harden is trying to get on his wheel. He'll never be as fast as Mark Cavendish. Eyes down because this one will be Mark Cavendish's 3rd win. And try as they might, Mark Cavendish gets win number 3 of in history on the Champs-Élysées. He gets his 5th stage win of the Tour de France, and as he just told us, he gets the green jersey as champion.
And